when we go to the vineyard, when we go to the vineyard to taste, when we go to the vineyard to taste, we are first visually attracted to the grape, looking at the clusters. When we go to the vineyard to taste, when we go to the vineyard to taste, we are first visually attracted to the grape, looking at the clusters. Clusters. To see if there is any shriveling. And then we are tasting, noting the crunch. We are tasting, noting the crunch of the skin. We are noting the crunch of the skin when we initially put it in our mouth. Put it in our mouth. And then looking for complex flavors. It takes several years to develop a palate. And also our mouth is competing. Our mouth is competing with 25 Brix degrees of sugar. 25 Brix degrees of sugar, which makes it difficult to taste the nuances that you are looking for. Vamos entonces a entrar más profundamente en la parte donde ya podemos percibir que la uva está lista para ser cosechada. Recién dijimos que es una parte de ciencia, una parte científica y también una parte intuitiva y de conocimiento. Pero ahora vamos a adentrarnos un poco más profundamente en todo eso. Entonces, vamos con eso. Señales o signos de que nuestra uva está lista para ser cosechada. Signs the grapes are ready for wine harvest. Signs the grapes are ready for wine harvest. First of all, the color of the grapes. El color de la uva. The color of the grapes. Red grape varieties. Grape varieties. Will gradually turn from green to red or to purple. to red or to purple, or purple red. However, experienced winemakers. Ven que suenan como palabras compuestas. Enólogos experimentados. Es importante entonces hacer el swing, hacer esa unión en fonética y en sonido para que realmente cobre sentido. Entonces, experienced winemakers. However, experienced winemakers know it could take many weeks. Experienced winemakers know it could take many weeks depending on the weather and the grape variety. Lo mismo acá. Grape variety. No es grape variety. The grape variety is the grape variety. Before true ripeness sets in. Before true ripeness sets in. So the second sign is the color of the stem. And also the color of the seeds. When ripe, they will turn from green to brown. The third sign, el tercer indicio es cuando nuestra uva se hinchó, se llenó de jugo. They will plump up. ¿Escucharon aquí? Plump up. Y no es plump up. No. Plump up. So the grapes will plump up as the sugar increase, and they will be easy to pull from the stem. Or from the cluster. So they will be easy to pull from the stem or the cluster. The riper they get. El cuarto factor o el cuarto indicio es la semilla y su textura y su color. Entonces, vamos con eso. When you taste a grape, the seeds are easily chewable. The seeds are easily chewable. When ripe, the seeds are easily chewable when ripe. And they are also brown. 5. Sign number 5. El quinto indicio de que nuestra uva está lista. The fifth sign that our grape is ready to be harvested is the sweetness of the grape. So, ripe grapes are sweet. Ripe grapes are sweet. With no hint of bitterness. 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 With no hint of bitterness. With no hint of bitterness in the flesh. In the flesh. Ripe grapes are sweet with no hint of bitterness in the flesh. Experienced winemakers will look for the varietal flavor. They will look for the varietal flavor to show through. In addition to this evidence, of ripeness, winemakers also rely on technology. To know when is the right time to harvest. The grapes. En esta parte yo les voy a contar que los enólogos con experiencia van a usar un refractómetro portátil para poder medir el grado Brix en el viñedo. Se puede decir winemakers nuevamente o se puede decir they'll or they will. They'll es cuando se contrae el they con el will. So they'll, o sea, los winemakers, they will take a portable refractometer, a portable refractometer into the vineyard to measure sugar levels. The higher the sugar, the riper the grapes. Entonces, se puede decir laboratory o directamente se puede decir lab, en el lab, ¿sí? In the lab, they'll or the winemakers will look at the pH levels and the TA, the titratable acid levels. As grape ripen, pH rises and acids drop. Both together, both the pH and also the acids give the winemaker an idea of the wine's acidity. You can say acidity or you can say acidity. Acidity.